So I was doing a medical clinic and a pregnant lady was part of the clinic, and the doctors asked me to help assess her. And I was chatting to her like I would any lady here in Australia, and I was asking her questions about her pregnancy and about her health, and her responses were actually quite saddening. You know, she could only afford to eat one meal a day, and the nearest clinic for her to have her baby was about a 5-hour walk away. As I was asking her questions about her labour, I noticed that, you know, she had a tear rolling down her eye. And I said to my interpreter who was with me, I said, have I said something wrong? Have I done something wrong to her, or have I upset her? And his response was no. She was actually really petrified about going into labour because her mother died in labour having her. So the realities of not surviving childbirth in Cambodia are very real. So it was from there that gave me a bit of motivation and a bit of a kick up the backside, if you like, to go back and enrol in uni and get my degree so I could come back out to Cambodia and help these women in remote places. So I came back, and I didn't actually ever think I could do university because I wasn't very good at high school. I didn't get the best grades, let's leave it at that. I endured 3.5 years and finally came out the other end as a qualified midwife and got a job at Women's and Children's Hospital here in Adelaide and did my graduate year. And it was in that graduate year I actually went back to my lecturers and said, you need to help me, we need to go back to Cambodia and design a training program for the traditional birth attendants so these women can give birth in their communities, in their provinces, and that birth can be safe. So again, since 2007, we took our first training team over. We had the head lecturer of UniSA come with me, the Bachelor of Midwifery, and some of the midwives I trained with at uni. And we went over and we trained our first 300 traditional birth attendants. And ever since 2007, we've trained 400 traditional birth attendants every year. And this year we've got our first doctors coming over with us as well. So it's really exciting. That program's really developed.